what are some of your daily habits? What are some things that you do every day?
Every day.
Yeah.
Wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, hit the gym first, then take a shower at the gym, come back. I got to get my family ready, so I'll take my daughter, my wife down to my in-laws so they can watch her. Then I come back either to the office or go back home, start doing some work. What I've been implementing now is to, turn my phone on airplane mode, at least get an hour, 2 hours of steady work in every day, which I'm about to do in a little bit.
I love that. You mentioned that to me before.
Yeah. Trying to increase that productivity, whatever means possible.
Yep. So that could prevent people from contacting you, but also you getting distracted by looking at your phone and doing.
Yeah, man. I got 2 pages. I'm on it heavy. Yeah. I'll be telling jokes, memes all day. Yeah. Like I gotta set aside some time because when you have the 9 to 5, you have some accountability there through your boss, their boss, and people around you who's working hard too, right? Your team. So you gotta instill that in yourself now. There's nobody else looking over, making sure you're getting money out here, right?
Yes, bro. All right. So right into the next question.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy most about being an entrepreneur?
Woo, freedom of time, my lord. Well, I'll be honest, just the flexibility today where I didn't necessarily get up. I did get up at 3 a.m. to end up going back into bed. But just be able to drop my family off, hit the gym, still be able to get some work done on a day like this. So the flexibility, freedom of time, being able to be there for family. I was just thinking about this yesterday where my daughter was just doing random stuff, climbing and stuff like that, and I was able to see her mature and do things I didn't ever see her do before. Whereas if I was at work, I was up in New York City, I would miss all of it, right? So freedom of time, being there for my family, and also just having that additional creative energy and time to think about stuff to kind of move the needle in your life, right? So you'll be able to think about ways to make more money or provide more value to people out there. So I don't have to be stuck on WebEx or Skype with somebody from work that I don't necessarily want to talk to, small talking you to death, right?
To death?
Yeah, to death, bro.
Okay. What do you find most challenging about being an entrepreneur?
I think it's just to make the revenue come in every month as much as possible. I know there's going to be ups and downs. I know there's going to be peaks and valleys. I could go through ebbs and flows. But just making sure that the money's still coming in. I think as an entrepreneur, you have to continue to grow, right? If you stay stagnant, then you're just going to regress. So to be able to grow, think of new ways to provide value to people and expand your business, you got to keep that up. You can't stop. There's no, my paychecks come in next week. You just got to really focus on what you need to do. So, that's how it goes. Entrepreneur life.
Absolutely. So you said you got 2 businesses now. So for
Yep.
sure, we've spoken before. So at some point in the future, this year, next year, whenever, you're going to have a team, or at least one person, and then eventually more people that are helping you with some of the tasks that
Absolutely.
you're doing, right? We spoke about that. So what do you think, both of us have worked in corporate, have had managers. What do you think makes an effective leader?
Effective leader, I think, is definitely, as easy as it sounds, communication and making sure everybody understands exactly what they're doing, right? So in an organization, you can bring people on and give them a high level of what they need to do, but I feel like you really need to tell people exactly what needs to be done by when. I think in your personal life, when you ask people to do you favors, you got to give them timelines and tell them when stuff needs to get done, right? And have somebody with that same veracity that you have towards your own business, right? You're going to set the culture for your business. So bringing people on, you got to make sure that they align with that same the values and culture that you have, as far as making sure that they just excited about the work. They want to see your business win just as bad as you do. So I think communication and making sure you have the same values and instill that culture into your business. Those are the type of employees you're kind of looking for. So I want to start off with virtual assistants and maybe get somebody, I don't know who, but to kind of help out with everything.
Fire. Last question.
Yeah.
What was the last cheat day meal that you had that was just on point, delicious? What was it? Where was it
On point and delicious. I'm trying to think of the best of the best.
Yeah, that's what
right now.
The top tier. It could have been a while ago too.
Yeah.
Yo, this is why I do cheat meals. So I can enjoy it to this level.
I think my favorite cheat meal was Cracker Barrel. Love Cracker Barrel.
Oh, wow.
So it wasn't down here, wasn't anywhere around here. So I think we went down to Virginia. We had Cracker Barrel. When we went for our anniversary trip last year, well, boy, we actually went for that Sunday. Then we came back to Monday too. So we had like a double because it's so good. But love Cracker Barrel, man. I get a bad rap for like the name and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think they have a bad culture too. But the food is on point. Those biscuits, bro, the biscuits on point. Mama's pancake breakfast on point. And actually the service has always been good there.
Yeah.
The only bad thing about it is like they have a little, have you been to one before?
Several, yeah.
Yeah, so you get in there, it's like a store and it's like crowded. Like this is not optimized for space and like being able to flow through. Like you gotta dodge all the stuff in there to get there. But once you sit down, have that food, banging, bro. Love it. That's actually on my hit list, but I don't like the New Jersey ones. I gotta go somewhere like down south or something like that. Yeah.
They have those rocking chairs in the front, right? Or
Yeah, the rocking chairs. You play like chess. They got some other games in there, stuff like that, checkers. But yeah, man, banging. If I have like the perfect day where I could do whatever I want, it will start my day off definitely with Cracker Barrel.
Hashtag sponsor.
Yeah,
Thanks for your
holiday.
time.
Yeah, for sure.